Hey slots enthusiast, have you visited all the casinos near you? Do you know how to determine which is best for you? That's coming up. My name is John Friedel. Welcome to Professor Slots, a channel that's all about mastering casino slots so you can win your way to success. If you've ever walked into a casino, looked around, and wondered what's going on, I can help. Let's review assessing casinos for success. Every year, millions of people vacation to Las Vegas with an expectation of gambling. But far more people visit a growing number of casinos near their homes. Either way, not all casinos are equal. So which one is right for you? Answering that question for yourself is all about assessing casinos. Below, I'll discuss the best approaches for assessing available casinos. Visiting a casino is an enjoyable and entertaining experience for many people. Here, I'll explain the basics of assessing available casinos. The other steps to mastering slots are choosing candidate slot machines and identifying your gambling goals. Within the last few decades, gambling has become legalized in more and more U.S. states as well as abroad. This growth has resulted in a considerable increase in the number of gambling establishments available locally. In the following sections, I'll explain different types of casinos, how to locate slot machine venues, making the most of State Gaming Commission information, what to look for when physically visiting a casino, and online resources for gathering useful casino information. Caution: when planning to gamble money playing slot machines, it is vital for players to know how much money they can afford to spend without financial difficulty or hardship. They should be aware of the monetary risks involved and only play games with money they can comfortably afford to lose. The word casino can be precise or quite general. Generally, casino is the word used to describe any gambling establishment. More specifically, we need to understand the different types of casinos before assessing casinos. Here they are: casino, casino resort, slots parlor, and racino. Strictly speaking, casinos are gambling establishments allowed by law to operate table games involving cards, dice, roulette-style games, or video poker, as well as video and electromechanical slot machines. Casino resorts are just like casinos as described, except that at a minimum, they have a hotel. More likely, they also have a golf course and other guest amenities. Note that many casinos, which are not resorts, work with local hotels to accommodate their guests, but these casinos aren't casino resorts. Casinos that don't have table games or racing, due to licensing limitations, are slots parlors. Slots parlors don't often have video poker machines, usually considered a higher form of state gambling license, only one small step below allowing table games. For most states in general, the lowest level of state gambling license allows the legal use of slot machines by a casino. Exceptions are Alaska, with state licenses only for community bingo halls, and Hawaii and Utah, where gambling has not yet become legal. Racinos are gambling establishments not usually allowed to have table games or video poker, but to have video and electromechanical slot machines. Racinos also typically have a dog or horse track or allow remote betting at such facilities. There are several ways to locate a nearby casino, but most of them involve being online. Since you're watching this, I assume that's an acceptable approach. If not, then you can expect any relatively nearby casinos to advertise on billboards along most interstate highways. A quick Google search is the best way to find gambling establishments. Try using keywords like casino and the name of the state you wish to gamble within. Useful search results will likely include a map of casinos, slots parlors, and racinos listed in order of distance from your current physical location, a Wikipedia entry for all gambling establishments within your state, link to official state-run gambling board or commission, and website pages providing casino information as a service. As always with internet searches, be sure to verify any results. Frankly, some online sources are far better than others. Besides which, as mentioned, new casinos are always opening, so not all these websites are as up-to-date as they might otherwise be. Depending on the state, one of the most accurate websites is each state's gaming commissions or boards. Unfortunately, there is no standard format for these state-run government websites. As a result, it's a bit of a mixed bag of what will be available. But whatever they have, it's all priceless information, sure to be helpful somehow. As a resource, I've completed a year-long blog series on the overall gambling situation in each U.S. state, territory, and the federal district. So far, I've gone through all of these gaming jurisdictions twice and am in my third time through. Included in each of these 56 posts are insights regarding each state's gaming board website. See ProfessorSlots.com/online-resource for links and summaries of each of these posts. Whether it's a nearby casino or one found while traveling, assessing casinos isn't too tricky and becomes more comfortable with practice. First and foremost, remember our primary objective, to find a casino with the best possible odds of winning. Be sure to watch my next video identifying your gambling goals to help clarify, if necessary, what are you generally looking for in a casino. Knowing your goals will assist with picking the best casino for you. Remember, you're not looking for the best slot machine. Not right now, anyway. That comes later in choosing candidate slot machines. Right now, you're looking for the best casino. Yes, it is possible to perform a physical assessment of a casino one has never been to before, local or otherwise. A simple way is to look around for any slot operators paying out jackpots. How many do you see in, say, 30 minutes? The most straightforward approach is to visit the casino's high-limit slot room on a busy night at the casino. How many jackpots do you see after a few minutes? Don't have time to wait? Well, walk right on up to the high-limit floor manager or slot attendant and ask them how many they've seen since they came on shift. They'll usually tell you. You'll need to visit all the casinos you're assessing on equally busy nights to be able to compare casinos. What you are looking for is one casino standing out in front of all the others with, say, twice as many jackpots. If they are all about the same number, then try other assessment approaches. Assessing casinos via physical walkthrough is also helpful to determine if a casino has whatever is essential to your gambling goals. Look around. What do they have? What do you want them to have? Do they have a valet service? Smoking parlor? A restaurant you like? Consider asking for a tour of the facilities from a host, usually located at their station near their high-limit area. One final suggestion for the physical walkthrough: check for clean restrooms. It may be a bit messy because it's a busy night, but any serious inattention will be evident. A clean restroom is a beautiful thing and shows they care about getting the details right. I've created a free one-page checklist to help you physically assess casinos available at ProfessorSlots.com/CPA list. Another approach to assessing casinos doesn't require physically visiting casinos, but it does mean being online for a bit. Visit the State Gaming Commission or board or department available online. At the beginning of this video, we discussed finding your state's gaming board. Again, player resources available at state gaming boards can vary widely. For instance, tribal casinos rarely have a legal requirement to provide monthly statistics to the State Gaming Commission and then to the public. However, some state gaming commissions provide highly detailed information about how the casinos are performing. To be of minimum service, look for an overall payout percentage from each casino. What's best is the most recent month's statistics. You're looking for the casino with the best overall payout percentage. That's it. That's enough. For those interested, sometimes different states break up that overall payout percentage into those for table games and those for slot machines. Also good info. So in general, look to see what they offer. Remember, you want to add a few percentage points to your overall payout percentage. Next time, finding the best slot machines will add a few more points. A point here, a point there, every point helps. Otherwise, I'd be careful of online casino reviews when assessing casinos. They can be so subjective from honest people, and you can't know advertisements are legitimate. And telling the difference can be difficult. But setting these cautions aside, sometimes reviews talk about various features you might otherwise miss. Consider them with a grain of salt, as it were. Comment below with what you like most about your favorite casino. Even better, be sure to share if you don't have a favorite. Stick around for choosing candidate slot machines. Have fun, be safe, and make good choices. Bye.